Alrighty, here we have Skycadia being played on Nintendo Switch, courtesy of Studio Nisi. So we have settings, we've got invert vertical controls, camera shake, master volume, music volume, and that's it. And then we've got stats and leaderboards, which is kind of cool. And then with the bounty book, and with single player. So if you go to a single player, you have story adventure, arcade survival, and cruising. Cruising just kind of get a feel for your vehicle and your weapon. Arcade survival is just like kind of a survival mode, survival as long as you can, and the story adventure is going from mission to mission. So you have the ability to choose a couple of different pilots. You've got Captain Sanders, who you start out with. And then you have Big Bucket, which is somebody that you unlock. And then you have weapons you can unlock based on how much bounty you have accumulated. Again, the characters being unlocked is attributed to the amount of bounty that you've collected. So we'll do story adventure. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and continue on with this mission here. Kind of get an idea how crazy this game can get. So you have the ZL button for a speed boost. You have the left analog stick to control your plane, and you have the right analog stick to control your rolling. Big Bucket has a very strong attack, although he doesn't seem to have very good defense, despite the fact that he's a very big plane. He's a very big plane. I just crashed into one of the hives. So this game is very reminiscent of games like when I first started playing this game. It reminded me of Crimson Skies on the original Xbox. Another game that comes to mind with this game is Propeller Arena on the Dreamcast, which actually never came out. But those are the games that I think about when I play this game. Oh, I just did not mean to do that. So one thing you'll notice with this game, and you're not seeing it now because I'm online, but if you play this game in airplane mode, there's going to be a constant pop-up that you're going to get after every screen transition saying, hey, make sure airplane mode is off. That's because it's constantly trying to upload the high scores to the leaderboard online. I understand the why that is, but I think that it should be the player's option to do that. Because if you're going to be playing in handheld mode, if you're in a place where you don't have Wi-Fi, and you want to conserve battery life, you're going to want to turn on airplane mode. I know I do. And that prompt constantly coming up is rather bothersome. Not a deal breaker for not buying the game by any means, because this game is a lot of fun. But just definitely kind of a nitpicky thing that I wanted to bring up, as it is the thing that happens with this game. So yeah, this is the game, guys. You just dogfight and try to survive and not die, and kill all the enemies and gain all of the money. And the game does get difficult, as you can see here. I'm gonna actually switch the. I'm gonna return to the tab. I'm gonna switch the plane. I'm gonna go back to playing with Captain Sanders. I'm gonna do scatter shot, which is pretty much a shotgun. I'm going to do the same level, see if I can make it through this time around. But the game's absolutely stunning. It reminds me of, like I said, it reminds me of Crimson Skies, Propeller Arena. Kind of reminds me of a little bit of Pilot Wings a little bit. Now, in addition to the third-party perspective, you can actually hit the X button, and you can do a first-person perspective, which is kind of cool, kind of neat. Okay, that was odd. Oh, I think it was because I had a secondary controller connected. Um, oh, I should not try to. I should not try to go back for that money. Um, I tried connecting multiple controllers to see if it allowed you to play multiplayer. It doesn't. I'm not sure because if you notice in that menu, there's a single player, and then you have your options and such. There's no option for multiplayer, no option for split screen. And I'm not sure if that's something that's going to be implemented in the future. I hope it is because I could definitely see that being a nice feature to have, especially with a game like this. Like, four-player dogfighting, like, take it back to old school Star Fox 64, or how Crimson Skies does that too, I believe. Be a pretty cool game mode to have in here. In addition to being able to play with other person, or up to 4 players, being able to take on these missions would be kind of neat, kind of fun. Take it back to the take it back to the 90s. But even without that, this game is definitely a lot of fun. If you like dogfighting games, this game's definitely for you. If you like Crimson Skies, Pilot Wings, Star Fox, I highly suggest picking this game up. It is a ton of fun. It's challenging. Definitely challenge. There's a lot of challenge here. And like I said, it looks great. It plays great. And it's definitely worth your time if you like games like this. Aside from I wish there would be multiplayer, the other thing I would say is that in addition to the whole prompting to upload to the leaderboard every time you transition, the other thing I would say is that I wish rather than having planes and weapons unlocked through progression, that it unlocked based on the amount of money that you accumulate with your bounties that you can use to purchase them at a shop. I think I would have appreciated that more than unlocking them based on bounty, because I mean, yeah, that encourages you to continue playing the game, but it might be easier to have had like a store system to be able to purchase the weapons so you can get through these levels easier than not having it be an option at all. But with that said, this game's amazing. I've had a lot of fun with it. I want to thank Student EC for, I hope I'm saying that right, for the review code. This game's amazing. This is done by one developer, you guys. For this being done by one person, it is an extremely well done game. Even when things have said, knowing that it was a single developer, I'm not sure how much I've suggested can be implemented, but at the same time, it's not a deal breaker. This game's impressive. Not because it was done by a single developer, but because it looks really good and it plays very smooth. And that'll do it. I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank you for subscribing. And as always, until next time, take care and happy gaming.